Did you know Frederick Allen Hampton was born August 30th, 1948, and was assassinated December 4th, 1969? He was an American activist and revolutionary socialist. He came to prominence in Chicago as chairman of the Illinois chapter of the Black Panther Party and deputy chairman of the National BPP. Hampton also became involved in the Civil Rights Movement, joining his local branch of the NAACP. His dynamic leadership and organizational skills in the branch enabled him to rise to the position of Youth Council President. One of Hampton's greatest achievements was to persuade Chicago's most powerful street gangs to stop fighting against each other. He founded a prominent multicultural political organization, the Rainbow Coalition. Because of his strong leadership in 1967, the FBI identified Hampton as a radical threat and began to try to subvert his activities in Chicago, sowing disinformation among these groups and placing a counterintelligence operative in the local Panthers. Did you know that? Well, now you do. Peace. All right, peace everybody. Welcome back to another episode of My Quality is for Real. I am your host, my Queen My Quality, and today, just like any other day, I am here having a real talk with quality people who have real purpose. This is going to be my second international interview, if you will. These guys are from South African. They're a South African hip hop group called Squadroll. I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourselves and let the people know who you are and tell a little bit about yourselves.
Okay, hello there. I'm Tony Chevy, ordinary dude from Durban, South Africa. So yeah, just a regular dude that's passionate about music.
Star. Yeah, and I'm Star. Yeah, representing Squadroll, Roller Coaster Gang, and shout out to our third member, Blanco, who is not with us today. He's in Joburg, unfortunately.
Okay, so y'all are blood brothers. Y'all came together and created this rap group. Can you talk a little bit about that and how that, you guys being brothers, how'd that work out for you guys and how that came about?
Yeah. It all came about when our big brother, shout out to Lionel, that's his name. He used to come with all these CDs back then, CDs of the old school hip hop, and we fell in love with it, man. We just loved the sound so much, and we just felt like, nah, man, we probably can do this too, And from there, we took it from there, and we started writing, like whatever lyrics that particular song had, we used to jot it down, and just imitate the dudes until there came a time where we were like, shush, we can do this ourselves. And then we started, jotting our own thing, and it sounded dope, and we took it. We never looked back from there.
So those CDs, who were some of y'all influences? Who some of the people that influenced y'all when your brother bought y'all those CDs?
Yeah.
It's definitely most of that old school type of music, like your Tupac, your Snoop Dogg, your
Rose.
Your Nas, your Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
Dominic,
we did listen to that Mace too. We brought that Mace too, that Puff too. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I definitely. What do you think more so the old hip hop influenced you, back then? What do you think now of the up and coming rappers now, and how different are y'all music, and what do y'all take from that, from back then and today's music to incorporate in your music?
Shush. See, the thing is with us.
I'm trying to put it on there. We're still talking.
The thing is with us. The thing is with us. we've got love for the new cats and whatever and the new sound. Okay, probably we can't relate to it as much because we're too accustomed to that sound of you know, the way back, the old school sound. But with that being said, we do dabble, like we do mix our music with some, you know, this new school thing that's happening, like your trap, and we mix it with amapiano. Amapiano is a genre that's blowing out of proportion. It's taking the whole of Africa and the whole world by storm. So,
what is it called again? What is it called?
Amapiano.
Okay.
Like pianos.
Okay.
Amapiano. Yeah. Look out for that sound. It's everywhere. It's dominating. Definitely dominating Africa, and it's definitely dominating the world. So we fuse that at times. We fuse that, those different sounds, the old school and the new school, and people seem to love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys definitely have a big following. You definitely have a big following, you know, especially over here in the United States as well. So you're definitely doing your thing, for sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you got a chance to come over here yet?
Not yet, but we've had like conversations with a lot of people that, you know, wanted us to actually come out there, and, you know, in different countries too. But unfortunately, we haven't been there yet. But definitely in the future plans.
COVID has messed things too.
Yeah, even COVID too. You know, COVID messed a whole lot of things up. We had a lockdown. You know, so yeah, man. But definitely in the future plans, we definitely would like to come through.
Okay, absolutely. I also want to talk a little bit about your latest single, The Body Bag, that was taken off of the project that's set to release, that was released last year in 2021. Doing very, very well in streams and, you know, and all of that, and the likes and everything like that. Can you kind of talk a bit about that and what you got coming next?
All right.
About Body Bag. Yeah, Body Bag, that's the single we dropped. It was like, you know, after, you know, we were quiet for quite some time, and then we came out with Body Bag, you know, and everybody loved it. People were sharing it, people were downloading, you know, people were posting videos, actually rapping to the song. And we actually made a remix, and we put a whole lot of guys in the song, and, you know, so it was actually, the reception was very good. Yeah, man, and right now we're just working on our EP. We're just recording a whole lot of music.
Yeah, and there's two singles that are coming out. Probably not next week, but the following week, and we really looking forward to that. And we're quite certain that people are gonna, you know, love the sound.
Okay. Are you guys independent, or are you signed to a label?
100% independent. We have our own record label registered, so we can now say sign our own artists and you know, yeah. So it's legit, everything that, because, you know, being an up and coming artist, what happens is, you know, you face these challenges, and most of the guys want to be signed, and they end up doing things that, you know, that they wouldn't like to do, and just because now they're forced to do that, and they carry on doing all that. So we felt like we can do something different. We can work on our terms. If we don't like A, B, C, and D, we're not gonna be a part of it. So yeah. I felt like that was a good direction that we took towards our dream, to be to own our masters, to be, you know, for our work to be squeaky clean.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it's good that you guys had that mind frame, because like you said, a lot of people come in to the industry and they don't think like that. They want to go behind the major record labels. They want to get that fast money. They want to get that machine behind them. But the people who, you know, like yourself, just doing it the independent way, you know, I think that's really dope. And a lot of people don't, there's a lot that comes with that as well. But like you said, you own it and it's yours and you don't have to answer to nobody else. And so can you kind of talk about what are some, you know, cons and pros of being independent? What are some of the good things that you've experienced and some of the bad things that you've experienced being independent?
Well, basically it's you know, being independent, it's kind of a challenge for you to actually get your music out there, you know. So that's very, very difficult to get your music on the radio, to get your music videos on the TV. You know, just to get yourself out there is very difficult because you do everything out of your pocket, and you know, requires a whole lot of money, a whole lot of planning, a whole lot of time.
Payola too,
you know,
killing artists everywhere, I guess.
So it's very, very. I think that's one of the most difficult things of being a independent artist.
What are the pros?
The pros,
I'd say the pros is we get to work on our timing.
Yeah,
it's always our timing. We the bosses. We know what we want. You know, yeah, it's our timing. We do things in our time.
Absolutely, yeah, that's amazing. Like I said, a lot of people don't look at it that way. They would rather just go with the machine, and you know, and then
of course, it seems easier.
Yeah. Definitely. So you said that you guys are working on the EP. When is that? You said that's to release in a couple of weeks?
No,
not the EP, but the 2 singles are getting released in a couple of weeks. With our EP, it's on the works. Everything is sounding fresh, crisp, but we trying to make bigger moves. We don't want to be your typical, you know, upcoming artist, but just drop a single and have people download and all that. Drop an EP and have people download. We want more than that. We want this to be more like a business strategy. We want to come up with a strategic move to say, well, okay, we're moving like this. We're approaching so and so can, you know, sort this out. So we want it to be well planned. That's what we're trying to do.
Right, and that's good. Definitely, you definitely want to put some quality work, you know, just to shows. Yes, absolutely. I also wanted to shout out to you guys have been featured in a few magazines. One of the magazines that, you know, here is very popular, a Hype magazine. You know, how was that and how did that collaboration come about?
That was dope, you know, because it's a very big magazine in the streets. Like, you know, almost everybody that's in this, you know, in this industry has to know what's happening with Hype magazine, you know. So it was very dope. And they were looking for, they actually put us on the list of people to look out for. So that's how it came about, you know. So they heard that, you know, they heard the word in the streets that Squadroll is doing their thing. So they put up an article in the group.
Award-winning Squadroll. We be award-winning. We are.
Oh yeah, don't leave that out. Award.
Yeah, don't leave that out, please.
Okay, absolutely. Well, that's what's up. I'm definitely thank you all again for reaching out to me, you know, to do this interview. We tried to do it a week or so ago, but the internet was kind of messed up, and so we had to get together. So I do appreciate y'all for your patience, and you know, we got it together today and it worked out, and so I'm glad that I was able to, you know, interview you all. When you guys release anything else, you know, you guys now have a platform, definitely come back, you know. Anytime y'all have something going on, I do appreciate you all. Any last words? I'm not gonna hold you all too long. It's still Sunday here. It's like early Sundays. We like 6 hours or something apart. So it's like it's late there. But you know, I still got my Sunday. So I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. But any last
yeah.
words? Any last words that y'all want to tell the people? And again, let them know where they can follow you, where they can find your music, and how they can support y'all.
They can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Just search for Squadroll Music. Yeah, that's what you do. Just search for Squadroll Music. There's Squadroll Tony, Squadroll Star, Squadroll Blanco. So that's where they can get us.
Yeah,
Any last words?
We humbly thank you for the platform. It means a lot to us. Yeah, man, we're looking forward to doing so much big things out here. And I mean, the platform was too much for us. So we thank you.
Absolutely,
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. One last question I do want to ask you: the name. Where did you get the name? Where you guys come up with the name Squadroll? And what is the meaning behind that?
Yeah. I think it's very simple if you think about it. We're just a squad that happens to roll together at all times. Wherever you find us, we're at the same spot. If we're going to the club, we go to the club together. We go to church together. Anywhere you see one of us, the other two have to be around. Now, unfortunately, Blanco is in Joburg, so. But I hope I just summed it up. I get it.
That's real clever to put those two words together. That's clever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, y'all, thank y'all so much for reaching out, and thank you guys for sticking in there. We definitely got through this today. Again, y'all, this has been another episode of My Quality is for Real. Here I have real talks with quality people who have real purpose. And you guys be sure to follow this group. They're doing amazing things over there in South Africa. Can't wait for you guys to, come over here and do some things.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, all right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, and I will see y'all later. Peace.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Hello, sir. I'm Detective Avery. This is Detective Barnes. Sorry to disturb you so late in the hour. Do you know a Constance Wells?
Yeah, she helped me get back in school. Why?
You sure that's all she does for you?
Several days ago, we found Miss Wells passed out in her room after taking some pills. We found this pill bottle in her possession. It has your name on it. We're just wondering, how did she get it?
What's going on?
Go back inside, baby. It's okay.
What's going on?
Let's go back inside.
So do you mind coming with us down to the police station? This actually isn't the only bottle we found with your name on it. She has several stashed in empty drawers. Just want to ask you a few questions.
Am I under arrest?
You could be, if you don't come with us.
No, but we could come back with a search warrant.